Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the part of fortune in Aries in a natal chart. And many of you may know that the part of fortune is an Arabic part in astrology and arguably the most popular one. And I see it comparable to the planet Jupiter as far as its impact, but not quite as significant because it's not a planetary body or even an asteroid. But I do see it as having some significance as far as the fortitude goes for the person and where the area of life they may be fortunate in. Now, as far as having it in Aries, I see the part of fortune as being an area where it's kind of like cultivation and growth, and it could be something in the early life that may have had more difficulty in expressing, but as the years progress and the person gets into adulthood, this particular area is more readily expressed. So if it's early in life, the person, I think, may have had maybe some reluctance maybe to speak his or her mind to some degree, fear of maybe being reprimanded maybe by a parent. It could be that maybe this person was reluctant as far as things connected with confrontations may go. Now, don't get me wrong, if the person has a strong like Aries influence in their chart, or Aries prominence such as the sun, moon, or ascendant, this would modify what I'm saying greatly. But the person may have been more passive early on in their life, and through progression of time, and as the person gets older, it can be that this person may exhibit or exude Aries-like characteristics in ways that can be fortuitous and beneficial for him or her. It could be that maybe this person can gain through courage, through valor, through fortitude, for being outspoken. It could even be something where this person, maybe through innovation or the originality and creativity, may gain or prosper from speaking his or her mind at the appropriate times, for being forthright and outspoken when he or she needs to be. And it could also indicate maybe that this person may become interested or have an affinity maybe for a profession that is associated with the sign Aries, and may do well and flourish and thrive perhaps at that profession, such as maybe something with sports, maybe things of a more of a competitive, especially sports that are very, very competitive and have maybe a combative side to it, such as the martial arts or boxing, mixed martial arts, wrestling, things of that nature. Could be even like firefighting, law enforcement, working with metals, for example, something in construction, even like carpentry. And also, you want to look at the house that it's in, as this could have significance as well. United States President Barack Obama has his part of fortune in Aries. It's in the second house, but conjunct the third. He seems to resonate strongly, I think, with that third, even though it's in the second. And of course, this could indicate success, perhaps through aggressive. Maybe expression of values and aggressively going after things of a monetary or financial nature, and maybe prosperity with that. He seems to be, I could say, maybe being assertive and aggressive in matters as far as his communication and what he says, and being very forthright in that, and perhaps gaining through maybe the art of communication. Having Aquarius ascendant and Gemini moon obviously helps that out a little, though, I would say, as far as Barack Obama goes. And it's really about being the person having the development of the assertive, aggressive characteristics of the sign Aries, and would be applied in the particular house that it's in. And another example, let's say somebody has the part of fortune in Aries and it's posited in the seventh house. This could indicate perhaps benefits maybe by aggressively maybe pursuing that right significant other, and maybe showing even courage and things connected with legal matters and open enemies or adversaries. And anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the part of fortune in the zodiac sign Aries. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having the part of fortune in Taurus. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.